Dear students, today's topic is mutual induction. Mutual induction kath chu vanan. It is also in the part of electromagnetic induction. As pour improved self induction the which for mutual induction. What like the definition? Pat kar explain. Mutual induction is the phenomena. Mutual induction is the phenomenon of inducing EMF in a coil due to change of current with time in a nearby coil तमो मतलब गो अगर अस coil आसन mutual induction is the phenomenon of inducing EMF in a coil due to change of current in with time in the near अगर coil आसन एकस coil मज करो अस current change अम सकिस coil मज produce गसा induced EMF induced EMF गस produce तथ मज induced current te produce तिक्याज गसान suppose अस निमो coil ज generally we take two coils, one is called primary coil and secondary coil. Suppose a coil suppose this is called primary coil. It is having key also. That's the key. It is connected with a battery. This battery was connected here. Suppose it's connected to battery. That's one a primary coil P. Yet have a back coil that's called a secondary coil. Secondary. Yet says galvan meter current connected ताकि current use I must pass गस यह deflection at current. For a key yel shit suppose ये कस principles पे काम करान दबा ये ऐसे current गस ये battery से current गस develop यार मस primary coil मस अच पर प्रनिस chapters मस ये कुन coil मस current गस produce अच गसान अंदिन develop magnetic field तो ऐसे याद when current flows through coil magnetic field is developed around it. But when a current changes, current gasan change, use magnetic field develop gas, it gets change, magnetic field gets change, magnetic flux gets change, flux gets change, when there is a change in flux which passes through the secondary coil, the change of flux due to change in current in the primary coil passes through the secondary coil. When there is a change, that means change of magnetic flux in the secondary coil is responsible for producing EMF. Tim such EMF develop kam said secondary coil mas pat current te produce. That means agar current yat mas constant rois primary coil mas tel hekne secondary coil mas induced EMF banit ki kirpati kasan coil changes. Suppose we can connect a battery through a key. The coil is called primary coil. Another coil placed is called secondary coil. मैंने आपको बताया कश्मीरी में. And this coil is connected with a galvanometer. So it shows the difference. When the key is pressed, ये key का support को press करना भी key या बंद था उनको इस पर pressed. The current through primary coil begin to increase. ये कैसे increase कुदरती as a result of this magnetic field use primary coil begin बनाया ऐसी क्या कैसे increase. ये increase कैसे ये magnetic flux magnetic flux te ज़्यादा produce magnetic flux ज़्यादा produce ये scheme मज pass secondary coil मज. That means the magnetic flux which are linked with the secondary coil also changes. This induced then when there is a change in magnetic flux which is linked with the secondary, it changes, then induced EMF is produced. Change in flux is responsible producing of induced EMF in the secondary coil due to change of magnetic. That means hence induced EMF gets produce then says current develop secondary coil maza which indicates thereby deflection, which is indicated by the deflection in the galvanometer. The phenomena is the phenomena of inducing EMF The phenomenon of producing induced EMF in is called mutual induction. Kit put one mutual induction due to change in current in the primary coil, imsage gasan produce secondary coil mas EMF gasan develop, timsage gasan produce kya magnetic field. Katman secondary coil magnetic field fluctuation yaman che timsage gasan induce EMF produce EMF current develop current. That means mutual induction. That means phenomena of inducing EMF in the coil keeps it due to change in current with time in the nearby. Yellow current change. Current change magnetic flux linked with the coil changes. That means the magnetic line which are passing through the secondary coil they also changes. That means magnetic flux linked with the secondary coil changes. The change produce current. This is called mutual induction. Our concept is mutual induction. Which is सवाल there are coefficients of mutual induction. Coefficient of mutual induction. Coefficient of mutual induction. या mutual inductance. या mutual induction. Inductance. Coefficient of mutual induction. या mutual induction. Mutual inductions या coefficient of mutual induction of two coils. This is a coil, primary of coils. Of two coils or a circuit can be defined as a magnetic flux. Magnetic flux linked with the secondary coil due to flow of unit current in the primary coil. Unit current current pass unit current flow through the primary coil. How much change magnetic flux linked with the secondary coil take place? The one is mutual inductance. That means mutual inductance क्या गई? Mutual inductance of two coils. Primary coils can be defined. You should define define as the magnetic flux linked with the linked with secondary coil keep saying this link secondary coil due to flow of unit current due to flow of unit current in primary coil unit current in primary coil mutual induction. That means magnetic flux linked secondary coil it is directly proposed to current flowing through the primary coil. Change this current magnetic flux linked. Yeah, we can say QS magnetic flux linked with the secondary coil is equal to MIP, where what is M? M is called constant of proportionality called coefficient of mutual inductance, or it is called coefficient of mutual induction, or it is called mutual inductance. M is called constant of proportionality called mutual inductance या coefficient of mutual induction. Coefficient of mutual induction या mutual induction. If अगर इस वनों current linked with the primary coil is 1 unit, then M is equal to QS. That means M is equal to mutual inductance. Yes, current linked with the primary coil is 1 unit current. That means the magnetic inductance of two coils or circuit is defined as the magnetic flux linked with the secondary coil. Due to flow of unit current in the primary coil. Due to flow of unit. क्या M बराबर unit current gets flow primary coil input gets magnetic flux linked with the secondary coil is QS. That means the magnetic inductance of two coils or a circuit is defined as magnetic flux linked with the secondary coil due to flow of unit current in the primary coil. I hope you have got it. Inshallah, we will meet in the next class. Thank you very much.